to going live. Oh, qualify for this. Okay. It says it's streaming now. Are we really? Do. Alright. See. Do. Hello. Okay. Hi there. Welcome in, GTA. The stream went weird, so we're gonna see if it's still. Well, you're here, so it works now because it broke itself. But we're reading Sonic comics. We're currently starting out on Sonic X issue 1. I made it through 1 to 2 pages, and then the stream decided it hated me. But we are on Sonic X issue 1, which first released in 2005. I didn't look up the exact reading of it. But that is where we are. We're on Sonic X issue 1. Hopefully volume levels are good, and welcome in, welcome in. You are currently this cute, adorable, neutral Chow in the corner. But we are on issue 1. We have this beautiful first landing page, which has all of our characters at an angle to just give us a very lovely way to follow through. And I'm just gonna reread the pages that the first stream missed because, well, it's here now. Not long ago, Sonic the Hedgehog charged into Chaos Control to thwart Dr. Eggman's scheme to use the 7 Chaos Emeralds. During the battle, an explosion hurled Sonic, his friends, Dr. Eggman, and the Chaos Emeralds across dimensions until they found themselves in the city of Station Square on a parallel planet Earth. Now Sonic and his friends protect Station Square from Dr. Eggman's diabolical plots. Sonic X! I really do appreciate that they put the logo for the show right here. In the desert outside of the Station Square, the roar of a car's engine and the cheering of a crowd break the usual silence as Sonic the Hedgehog and Sam Speed have yet another race to determine who's faster. And that's where we got Vroom! And for the first time, it looks like Sonic might actually lose to Sam. Hence why Sonic looks a little bit worried. I do appreciate we have like these papers kind of like following Sonic and Sam, and that the dirt, whatever cloud behind Sam also runs off in the same direction of our perspective line. That is the word I am looking for. I know words. Words, I work good, I work decently. Savings and Grown is the title for at least this story. Our writer is Joe Etkin, pencils by Tom Smith III, inks by Rich Koslowski, colors by Ben Hunseeker, letters by Jeff Powell, editor is Mike Pellerito, managing editor is Victor. Is that an S or a G? That's a G. Gorelick. Editor-in-chief is Richard Coldwater. And then special thanks to Sega. We have Robert Leffler, and I believe that's a D, so Dinah Lopez at Sega Licensing and Sega Studio USA. So essentially every script had to go from Archie all the way to Sega of America to get approval before they were just like, yeah, you can send this off. And here we've got page 2. I love to show us all the full page so you can get the panel 1 of the crowd, another interaction, and then close-up interactions right before they hit the finish line. Go, Sonic, go! This is no time for relaxation. Once again, love that line. That is a line directly from the, what do you call it? The theme song. My brain is a little fried. I spent most of the day watching my husband play Pokemon. Incredible! Perhaps Sonic has met his match. Oh, Cream, what if Sonic loses? Don't worry, Amy. Sonic never loses a race. Ciao! I love how silly and derpy Cheese looks right here. Like, look at how, like, a little stumpy his arms are. Oh, it's hilarious. I can't believe Uncle Sam is winning. Nothing can outrace our new engine. The new engine we put in Sam's car, Chris. And we got vroom. Why don't you throw Sonic a ring, Tails? Says Amy accosts poor little Tails. That would be cheating, Amy. Sonic wouldn't want to cheat. Boy, I sure wish I had a ring right now. But Amy would be upset with me if I cheated. Look at Sonic, just like, I would love one. I would actually like to cheat. Too bad, Sonic. Amy would actually like you to also cheat. There's the finish line. I'm actually going to beat Sonic this time. I do appreciate the line here to, like, so we can see his smug little face. I appreciate that. Vroom! I'll be the fastest man in Station Square once again. Our little stick figure dude with his checkered flag. And I like that we put some bubbles here to, like, indicate, yeah, there are people in these stands. Not much further to go. I better pour on the speed of Sonic and Sam racing. Going to do that. And then we have page 3, which is them right up to the line, the hitting of the line, and then crowd reactions. Very lovely way to, like, break up the page, because paneling is very important and it helps with, like, pacing of the story. Sonic takes a deep breath and pushes himself harder than he ever has before. The winner is Vroom! Sonic the Hedgehog! Because I do remember the TV show having this. And then we've got Sam, and I do appreciate that for consistency, the car cloud is going to up here and then back again. So, like, you can still make out this person on the right. And you got these little, whatever dirt lines they are, that also just like, I'm going really fast. Vroom! I knew he could do it! Ah, Uncle Chuck's so happy. Yay, Sonic! He did it, Cream! Sonic won the race! Hooray! Ciao, ciao! Just so happy. And then this guy, he's angry. That's why we got like a little thunder cloud with an electric bolt as he throws his hat down. It's like, crud! The engine we put in the car, it wasn't fast enough. Because if you haven't seen Sonic X before, Sam Speed's whole thing is he likes to be fast. That's why, like, him and Sonic are pretty cool to put together, because they're both, like, speedheads. But Sam and Sonic are different in the fact that Sam is a little bit... Sonic and Sam are both egotistical and cockier. It's just they're cocky and egotistical in slightly different ways. Sonic comes off as a bit more lovable and likable versus Sam, who isn't. But I think Sam is also either a race car driver or a cop. I think he's a cop. So I think he catches speeders for like a living or something. That was amazing, Sonic! I've never seen you run so fast! Ah, it was nothing. Cream's eyes kind of scare me. Amy kissing Sonic, forcing kisses. You're the best, Sonic! Thanks, Amy. I love, like, how this looks, and Sonic's just like, I don't really want to be kissed. And I do appreciate that they did attempt to capture the style of the Sonic X TV show. Not the easiest, especially for the artist if they're not that used to it. Because, like, you have to consider this is 2000... This is 2005 when this is released. So at that time, the anime style wasn't as prominent in the industry. So that is something. that you have to consider. Oh look, my VTuber wants to work now. Yay! I'll raise you up here. Let this thing sit. That was your best time ever, Sam! Yay, found something good to point out. It wasn't good enough, Paul. You're still the fastest human on the streets of Station Square, Sam. But I lost to a hedgehog. Again. Nobody's perfect. In the naming except you, Sonic. Just over here stalking Sonic. And once again, I think this little panel looks hilarious with these two, so I'm just saving that now. There we go. Come on, everybody, we've got to get back to the house. Ella said she'd make a special dinner for the winner. Okay, Grandpa. I'm tired of playing second fiddle to Sonic. We're going back to the garage to build a better, faster engine for my car. Then I'll be the fastest human or hedgehog in town. Super determined. Once again, really like the panel breakdown. When you turn this into like a nice angle, so it's not just rectangles. Well, it's not just, it's not just squares. It's not just squares and rectangles that are all at the same angle. So we added like a nice two-shot angles for here. That was a really nice breakup for the monotony of everyone's reactions to winning. And then we've got like, I'm still upset, they're leaving, and then this shot here of them determined to beat Sonic. And then we have an ad here for PlayStation 2, which shows you how long ago it is. It's called iToy. Is this one of those first, like, turn your living room into a playground? So I think this is one of those first, like, camera games. So, like, you would control the screen with a camera. That was very experimental at the time. Say hello to iToy Play 2 with 12 all-new games and 75 crazy bonus games. The included iToy USB camera tracks your every move, putting you in the middle of the action. It's the most fun you can have in your living room. So you have the game pack, and then you have the camera that's included with the game pack that plugs into the PlayStation 2. So it's one of those camera games. I have no idea if that was any good, but it was a common thing. Oh look, we have Rouge on the camera. And so now we get to see Eggman. Looks great. I like that we have this first one, which is a shot to put you in his base. Eggman himself, the two robots giving him some kind of input, and then a close-up of Eggman. And I like that we have Rouge. I think that might be someone else's in Sam's speech unit, and some other people, and some other monitors. Meanwhile, on the island off Station Square's Emerald Coast, Dr. Eggman's fortress cast a foreboding shadow all over the forest. Inside, the walls reverberate an enraged shout. Here I am, the greatest genius on this puny backwards planet, and no one will give me the components I need to build my world-conquering robots. He's just like, I need parts. And I like that, they're Biko and Boko. I don't remember which is which, because they come as a group to my brain. But they're right here, hiding behind something, because he's so angry and they don't want to be taken apart. Why not, Dr. Eggman? You don't suppose it has something to do with the world-conquering thing, do you? Bah! Stupid humans, they expect me to pay for the parts. Me? Pay? It's just not right. They should just give me what I need as a thank you for not crushing them beneath the heels of my next all-powerful robot. What are you going to do, sir? This brings up the question, how in the Sonic X world did Eggman go about collecting parts? Like, specifically the Sonic X universe. How did Eggman go about getting parts and materials to build his inventions if he wasn't the person that was getting them himself. Like, was he just threatening Mobians and whatnot? Because surely there's got to be some other humans on the Sonic X planet, even though we don't see them, because we know Eggman is born on this planet. Very interesting. This is an advertisement for Hubba Bubba Bubblegum. And now we've got more TV channels. Him zooming into Spion, thinking, idea. We've got back shot of some monologuing, and then looking at a specific TV screen and more monologuing from the back, from the silhouette point of view. Very interesting. I have been studying the inhabitants of this planet. They exchange little pieces of paper for goods and services. So money is not used in Sonic's planet. And because Eggman didn't grow up here, he doesn't know or understand the concept of money. Which means, this tells me in Sonic X planet, they don't pay for things. I wonder, so I guess they live off a barter system? Or like a trade? We'll find out. They call the little pieces of paper money. Why they pretend these little pieces of paper have any intrinsic value is beyond me. It must be a mass hallucination of some kind. Why, with my great intelligence, I have determined we must get some of those pieces of paper for ourselves. How do we do that, sir? That's the best and most puzzling part of it. Humans simply walk up to the machines throughout the city and take money out, and no one tries to stop them. Then we should take money out of the machine and trade it for goods and services. That's exactly what we are going to do. So he's talking about the ATM. Because Eggman didn't grow up here. Money is a new kind of thing. But it is really interesting to learn that and to see, because I've read like a couple of these issues. I didn't really think too much of them as I was just reading them to read them. But it is kind of amusing and funny that they just don't have money. So it tells me Sonic X Planet, they trade for goods and services or something. That afternoon, outside of the 12th National Bank of Station Square Inc. So, how do we get money out, Deco? So this one's Boko, this one's Deco. Yellow is Deco. I do not know, Boko. Perhaps we should just ask. We need money. Please give us some. It's not doing anything. Here comes someone. Let's watch what she does. Top of the morning to you, Miss Mary. Thanks, Officer Albright. Is that a new accent? Aye. That I be. I'm starting a production of Death of a Salesman that be opening next week. So, because he's doing a stage theater production, probably on his off time, he's practicing an accent, which is a nice way to do. And Miss Mary is used to that. She's just like, oh, new accent? She's like, yeah, I'm gonna be in a play. That's the secret. She pressed the buttons. Brilliant. We must press the buttons. It's still not giving us any money. What do we do now? I say we break it open and take the little pieces of paper out. Works for me. Having a spot of bother, we perhaps you'd like to come down to the station and explain yourselves. Yep. Because the cop notices, like, what are they doing up here? But also, you're not questioning the robots just walking around doing shit.
At Streamlabs. Whatever I'm doing in stream to draw this commission for you. This is your chance to get me to draw My Little Pony and tell Tobias for $1. At Streamlabs. $1 commissions are open. Donate $1 to my Ko-fi, Chrissy Defi, Cash App, Chrissy AG, or PayPal, at Chrissy Kitty, and I'll draw a quick sketch of any safe for work thing you want.
Later at the sprawling Thorndyke estate, luxurious homes of Chris and his grandfather. Yes. It is the Thorndyke estate. They both live there, yes. It's also the home of Chris's parents, Lindsay and Nelson. But they're rarely ever there because their jobs take them all over the world. Yep. They do. They're always going somewhere. Until Sonic and his friends arrived on Earth, Chris's only companions outside of school were his grandfather Chuck, the maid Ella, and the butler Mr. Tanaka. Master Chris, thank goodness you are home. You must go inside the house right away. So like they're driving up in the car to this lovely shot of the house from the anime. And Ella and them are just like, get in the house, get in the house. Why? What's wrong? As they're walking up the stairs, already inside the house. And inside the house, a happy reunion. Mom, Dad, you're home! Okay, his parents were visiting. While elsewhere, a much less happy reunion. You malfunctioning nincompoops have failed again. Sorry, sir. Fortunately, I learned something very interesting while you were bungling your mission. Oh, we've got a thing about pirate power. Disney's virtual, it's an online game, and I guess it's got something to do with cereal. So we have this overshot, close-up, another close-up, and then close-up, and we're gambling now. I forgot he did have like a little thing he would like gamble with and pull to get like different things in like a couple of episodes. I appreciate that that's still there. Also funny that Eggman has no concept of money, considering like in several, at least for in the Sonic X universe, considering like there are so many like games and such where his area is very casino game of chance kind of based. This city has dozens of buildings dedicated to storing money in the form of cold hard cash. They are called banks. Ooh. And tomorrow we shall visit one such bank and remove all its money. A cunning plan, sir. But why don't we go tonight, fool? You know tonight is the night I wax my mustache. So we do nothing while Eggman matches his mustache. He's waxing his mustache and watching his shows. I have selected the 12th National Bank of Station Square, Inc. On the outskirts of town where the rich Thorndike family keeps their money. But which of my robots shall make the withdrawal? Ka-chunk! Bin 728. Pack Rat Bot, the perfect thief. Bin, the two of us need fear no more. We'll soon steal the cash that I'm looking for. I appreciate that we've got like some music notes to indicate that he's so happy he's singing. Look at him. Just so pleased. But I do appreciate that this shows up. I forgot it was in the anime. I need to watch it. Oh, Sedge Bell! I used to watch Sedge Bell and Toonami! Apparently it had a card game in 2005 when this issue released. And so we have a lovely full shot of everyone at dinner, some close-ups for conversations on this page. The next morning. Since you have this week off from school, your father and I decided to come home and spend some time with you. Yay! Parents are actually spending time with their child. As Uncle Chuck has Ella pour him some water. We've got bread, whatever on earth this is, in front of Sonic. Cream and cheese and Amy are all pretty good. Notice, I just realized they put all the girls over here. Of course, Chris's dad's gonna be over here, and then they put all the men over here. I don't know if that's on purpose, but I am noticing it, and it is sticking out. Should we go to our villa on the beach for the day? Can my friends come too? Of course, dear! Yay! Everyone cheering. They caused Ella to spill water in her face. The Chow is happy. So this Chow looks very Chow-like. Okay, so yeah, they got Cheese looking kind of Chow-like. A couple pages before, Cheese was not very Chowy. So I think in between the pencils and inkings of those pages, they kind of figured out Cheese a little more, but also Cheese was a little bit small was pretty small on all those pages. They were like a little bit smaller than this, so it takes a while to like, you know, pick everything up, and then you got like time. Before we go to Emerald Coast, we have to stop at the bank. Okay. I don't know why Sonic's frowning. Aren't you coming, Sonic? Nah, the bank and the beach sound boring to me. I'm going to find some real excitement. He looks so angry here, even though it's like, this ain't my vibe. It's a little angry up here. Something about like the Sonic X style, I think it's the way they drew the pronounced brows. Sonic always kind of looked a little bit more angrier when you drew him, even if that wasn't an intention. So here we have later at the 12th National Bank of Station Square, Inc. And then we've got cars, people walking. I do appreciate that the perspective line isn't just straight with this line, it's at an angle. I never thought it would be so easy this morning. Then you've got all these people in the bank. We have like this top-up view for perspective. Only 7 hours and 47 minutes until quitting time. Comic book writer, I can't give you a loan unless you have a real job. Kind of hilarious considering this is made by comic book artists, but that is hilarious. I'm sure several comic book writers have been turned down loans and such because it's not viewed as a real job, as many arts are. We've got some cashiers, some people at a table. I wish Sonic were here. You know he doesn't like water. He hates to go to the beach. I see that Tails is carrying the bag with things in it. Lines like these are why I always use ATMs, dear. Hold up. We have Tanaka here, but he's not up here. Yeah. Oh, Tanaka's by the car. I think that's supposed to be Tanaka. Right here, and I just thought it was a random dude. Huh? Yikes! I do appreciate that he's looking in the distance, and then we have like a reaction of yikes, but we don't see exactly what is causing that reaction because it's right here with the break-in, big crash, and then big reveal of Eggman. Hey, everybody, run for cover! Kind of wish there was like enough space for like an onomatopoeia of like a push or a slam of the doors, but we also have like this huge one with the broken glass that's like crash. I hope you don't mind, but I really hate waiting in line. So if you'll just give me all your money, I'll be on my way. I'm definitely not getting paid enough to deal with this. I feel that, Mr. Security Guard. Because how are you supposed to deal with this guy that's going ha 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 ha? Kind of wish like it was like ha ha ho 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 because it is a whole laugh, but it is great. Once again, they did a pretty good job mimicking the style. I appreciate that. There will be substantial penalties for anyone who gets in my way. We've got Zap Laser Eyes as things go, and then Tails and Amy have somehow found their way under a table pretty quick. You dirty rat! Dive for cover, Chris! Yeah! Oh, he's trying karate. Chris's parents are over here, just trying to get close to a wall. Fill each other up while they're at it. Chow! Look out, Mr. Tanaka! Woof! Knocked out real quick by a tail. Come, Ben! The money we seek is behind this door! As it's going to the vault door. I don't think banks actually have like a big vault door like this. Like, I feel like they might have, but I feel like they have like something different in probably several different rooms with different money. But who knows? An ad for Yu-Gi-Oh! I do recall seeing these Yu-Gi-Oh! Boxes. But I do appreciate, like, we've got big shot of the cover. This one of I will try to protect you. I'm getting hit, and then we found the vase. The vault. Vault. We've got to do something. I wish Sonic was here. Well, he's not, so it's up to us. Attention, Ben, launch rear missiles. Hey, rat face, eat mallet. As he gets clanged. One swift blow, and the missiles are launched. But but not where Dr. Eggman intended, because Amy hit it and changed the trajectory. Boom! And he got churned. Oh, fool! It's going to take more than a free toaster to make me happy after that. I love how resilient this man is. Like, sir, you just got hit by missiles. And then he's like, crush her! Just turn it back on her. Once again, we've got slightly angled panels to add some more dynamics to it. Thunk! Hey! Don't worry, Amy, I've got you. Revenge, money, revenge, money. Revenge or money, it's so hard to choose. Oh, why should I deny myself anything? Revenge, then money! I do appreciate that, like, we've got him turning back and forth. Going, do I want revenge or do I want money? Which one do I want more? I think that is hilarious. And then we've got the rat about to get Tails and Amy. Because, like, we'll get revenge first, then we'll get money. Another advertisement. I think this is for DVD copies of Teen Titans and the Justice League. A lot of DC advertisements in the Archie Sonic comics. Kind of hilarious now because we do have the Sonic DC crossover. I do have the physical copy of that. I have not read it. I might pull up a digital copy of it to read later, but for now, because it glitched so much on me. The main goal, let's finish issue 1. Oh, look, Batman! I didn't watch this Batman. Did anyone watch this Batman? Was it a good Batman? I didn't watch this Batman. I think I saw the look of it and I just was not vibing with it at the time. So I did not watch this Batman. Let me know if it was a good Batman. And so now we've got Sonic and all that. Wee woo, wee woo. I wonder what the sirens are about. Calling all cars, robbery in progress. Because this is a police vehicle, I guess. Corner of Pelac and English streets, Dr. Eggman believed involved. Why is it that every time I leave town, something exciting happens? I don't want to miss the fun. Poor Sonic. Nor the fact that there is a robbery in progress, I guess. You're not so tough when Sonic's not here. My mallet! I do like that we have this lovely foreshortening of Amy trying to get her mallet. But I am here, Eggman, and I'm going to rid the town of your vermin. Sonic! I knew you wouldn't let us down. Tails, why are you still carrying the bag? You could have left that bag with Chris. And we got Zap Zap as Sonic runs around it. You gotta be faster than that if you're gonna hit me. Heads up, you lousy louse. I do appreciate we have the alliteration here. I don't exactly know what the word louse means at this moment, but I will look it up later. In fact, I can look it up right now. I have my phone. Louse. L-U-S-E... L-O-U-S-E, louse. Definition. Tiny wingless parasitic insect that lives on the skin, hair, or feathers of humans or animals or birds. Okay, that's what a louse means. Oh, it's plural for lice, so it's multiple. In slang, it means a contemptible person. Informally, louse is used to describe an unpleasant, mean, or unethical person. Louse up. This verbal phrase means to ruin, botch, or spoil something. Look at that. The things you learn when you know how to use dictionaries. We've got the tail going whap. Ouch! And then Sonic is on the floor. And Tails is like, Sonic, catch! Sir, you have nothing to throw to catch. And then he shoots missiles at him and goes, boom! Tails says, yikes. You look so silly here. Once again, because he looks so silly, I'm taking screenshot. That is hilarious. Oops. Okay, we've got rings just lying around. The rings are a lot more orange here. Like, they're the same color as Tails. I wonder, did they color Tails orange at the very beginning of this? Oh, did I go the wrong way? Yeah, he's kind of like orangey here. Wait a second, did I skip 18? I know this. Why is Knuckles suddenly here? I skipped a page and didn't realize it. So I was like, I remember this. I did not see this page. Unaware of Dr. Eggman's attack, Sonic visits Angel Island, which floats over the Sapphire Sea. So this takes place with Knuckles Island intact. I don't remember this page. So I skipped it. So this is before Sonic goes to fight Eggman. So I was like, why is Knuckles suddenly here? Knuckles, I'm glad to see you. Why? What do you want, Sonic? Let's go for a run. I have more important things to do. I must stay here to guard the Master while Sonic follows him. It's not going anywhere. Wouldn't it be more fun to go on an adventure? Sorry, Sonic, but I cannot leave this place. I have sworn an oath to protect the Master Emerald, and I do not go back on my word unless there's a good reason. Sonic's just like, Knuckles is just like, I'm not dealing with you. I'm going away. And Sonic's like, play with me. Okay. So I skipped that page and didn't realize it. So back to Tails. We know he is a lot more orange in this issue. That could just be a colorist error. Because, like, at the time, like, I think Tails was pretty orange in the Archie comics. If only I had my mallet! Oh no, you should go grab your mallet! Haha, perfect! This is what I need! Thanks, buddy! The rings suddenly become very more yellow. Now it's time to end this rat race once and for all. Sonic now has rings. I do appreciate that, like, we have this big shot of, like, rings, everything's on fire, and several reactions. An ad for Justice League and Popsicles. My sister might be able to eat this one. She couldn't eat these two. My sister's allergic to red 40, so. We don't tend to get those very often, or didn't tend to get them because of her allergies. Rats and frats and hedgehog! As he goes thunk, 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 just a bunch of speed dashes all around. You wonk! Laser eyes. The thunk! Pop, crackle, snap! Ah, more cereal advertisement. While Sonic is distracted, I'll make my move. Sonic on top of the rat. What are you gonna do? I got questions. Oh. Okay, so that's what happened. So we've got a Code Lyoko page advertisement as seen on Content Network. I watched some of this show and I swear they aired it out of order because I would watch one episode, be curious, and the next episode would confuse me even more. And that's how it felt. Like, even like when I found a block of it airing all at once. These rings may be more valuable than the little slips of paper on the vault. Rats frizzle. Like lifted the head. This is no way to get ahead in the world, little buddy. Poor little mouse. Your account's been closed, Eggman. He's pop. And this gallo guy is going, meep. Considering the disreputable clientele of this establishment, I shall take my custom elsewhere. Ha ha ha, wee woo, wee woo. You missed all the excitement, Uncle Sam. Sonic really saved the day. Someday I'll be the Station Square hero again. For a speed team, it sure took you long enough to get here. But also, like, what are you gonna do? You're just in race cars. like, he's just in a race car. I don't understand exactly what he does. And also, why would you come to a bank robbery? Your job is to catch speeders and people running away from the bank robbery. But why are you here? You shouldn't really be engaging. Chris's school vacation is over and Lindsay and Nelson Thorndike leave Station Square to go back to work. A few days later, Chris, Chuck, and Sonic receive a very important visitor. So we have a big old limo and 2 cars. We can't thank you enough for foiling Eggman's bank robbery last week, Sonic. It was nothing, Mr. President. He looks kind of confused as to why the president here, but also Rouge is here with Topaz and the president. Time and again, you and your friends have protected the people of this country. Now I come to ask you to undertake a very important mission for me. Yes, sir, Mr. President, you can count on me. Meanwhile, Dr. Eggman, what was that device you had us hide in that sunken ship? The first step in my plan to rid myself of Sonic the Hedgehog once and for all. And these rings I snatched at a bank will be the key to Sonic's ultimate defeat. Ha 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 ha! We got some rings in Dr. Eggman's hands. They made his wrist really tiny and thin. And it says, to be continued. I do remember seeing like a lot of people post these panels because Sonic eyes didn't always line up in several of them. And I think it's because they were trying to emulate that style of the show. But depending on what screenshots and stills they were working from, like the show is very difficult. And this is the Sonic checklist. So Archie did a lot of Sonic work in the 90s and early 2000s up until I think when did they stop? I think they stopped working on Sonic in like 2017 or 15, around there. I know it was before the pandemic because I believe IDW already had the property. But it's like keep up with Sonic by ordering a subscription. So you could get a 5-issue or 10-issue subscription. And it would be like, so a little under a year would be $14. Check out the collector sets and get caught up. So these are Sonic and Knuckles collector sets. So this is Sonic, so you could issues 31 for $44 for this much. Don't miss this special Sonic X early bird offer. So you can get, because this was meant to be a mini-series. So you get 5 issues. You can get traded paperbacks and all this. Because this is what I did. I got Sonic Boom. I got as a subscription, and I don't think Sonic Boom went to the full 12 issues. So I think I got a duplicate of one of them. This is an advertisement for Captain Underpants, because comic books will often, especially single issues that like these, which are on like that kind of like magazine kind of paper and whatnot, they would have advertisements for other things. I remember watching some episodes of this. I don't think I ever watched a full episode of this, but I did see bits and pieces of it on TV. I believe it was a Nickelodeon show. But it's got like Funimation and that little bear. And thus we have finished issue 1 of Sonic X. But yeah, look at that. I'm gonna drink some more. And we've made it. We've read issue 1. I think I'm the only one in the live stream. But I really like this. I'm probably gonna read more of these. Right now I'm gonna take a break. My husband wanted... We just don't know what we're going to do. Remember to stay safe, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and all that good stuff. Bye-bye. Spent 40 minutes reading this. And more than that was spent because the whole entire thing glitched the fuck out on me, which sucked. So yeah, remember to stay hydrated, stay healthy. We'll probably read Sonic X issue 2 later. I just don't know when. So yeah. Bye. I'm gonna get more water. More water is needed.